and Derek, Antoinette, Lainey. Oh, quick, he's talking about vinyl. You know you love it. Yeah, so I'm going to dive in, see what we can find. I have a stack. Well, I have 3 stacks to the right of me. We'll just grab and see what comes up. Oh, yeah. Coldplay mixes on a white label. Well, not white label, white sleeve. Can you see that? Coldplay, it's a barcoded thing there. A lot of this I do remember looking up, at the time when I got it, but I couldn't tell you the values. You're welcome to look stuff up as we go. I'm just going to raise you up so I can get the lights out of the screen. Yeah, this is really nice. What's on it? Oh, it doesn't actually say. Where's the track list? Oh, it's got Röyksopp mixes on it. I like Röyksopp. Clocks, Röyksopp. Clocks, Röyksopp mix. Huh. God put a smile upon your face. That's a bit gorgeous. That's a good start. Completely forgot I had that. I'm definitely playing that before I sell it. Well, I need somewhere to put this heap. Hold on. Put some cardboard on the chair. Right. Hello, if you're just turning up. Rich by name, not by nature. Thursday, yeah. Oh, it's Thursday where you are now. Okay, cool. My brain is gone with world problems. Yes, similar actually. We're not going to talk about that though. We're going to have half an hour or however long you want to immerse ourselves in some glorious stock and not focus on that until the 10 o'clock news. So let me scroll to the end of the chat. Hi, Queenie. I went through my vinyl the other day thinking, what could I sell? They all need cleaning first, though. Mucky fingerprints from endless house parties. Yeah, I'm not... vinyl at house parties. I'd be paranoid as hell, letting other people touch my records. Not sure I'd be comfortable with that. I bought a job lot, actually. Most of it is still here. I'm not sure. I think I sold a handful of bits from it, and the rest is on the shelf still. A guy had a stack in the box. I paid him $5 for it all. I remember there was the Darkness album in there, which I'm assuming is in the stack. But there was loads of really random gear, like this. Look at that. Fat Man Scoop. Who remembers him? I would imagine that's going to be a tough sell. What do you reckon? Sometimes you just end up with stuff. Oh, this is tasty. Nirvana Lithium, the Dirty Funker remixes for promotional use only. I did look this up at the time when I picked it up, and I don't think it was as mega expensive as you might imagine for a Nirvana promo, but it does have a bit of value. Got a little bit. It's been damp at some point. Is that showing? There you go. That's not ideal, is it? It's not got damp in here. I remember it being like that. Yeah, it's not too bad condition-wise. So that's an interesting one. Nirvana, promotional use only. What else we got? Jay-Z, Linkin Park, Numb Stroke Encore 12-inch. I did really enjoy Linkin Park's first album, actually. Hybrid Theory. It was the only one I bought of theirs. That came out when I was at police training college. Yeah, that album was huge around that time. So when was that? 2001, I want to say. I wonder when this is. This is 2004. Yeah, Jay-Z. When they teamed up with Jay-Z. Is that coloured vinyl? I don't think I've had any coloured yet. The Nirvana certainly wasn't. I doubt the Fat Man Scoop was. Nah. Oh, this takes me back. Who remembers 808 State? Pacific. What is this? Oh, this is Pacific. Pacific State. There was what was that Was it Cubic? I can't remember the names of the songs. I'm talking like 1990, 91. They were massive. I think they were from Manchester. An exclusive HMV title. When's this then? Oh my God, that writing is so small. I need a magnifying glass. $1991. Oh, nice. 808 classic. Yeah, they were really good. I remember we watched reruns of Top of the Pops all the time, and I think we're just at the end of 91, and they crop up all the time throughout that year. And they look so young when you watch it back. They must have all been in their late teens, early 20s at that point. This is quite tasty. Scissor Sisters album. Yeah. Comfortably Numb. Oh my goodness, I forgot they did a version of that. Laura, that was a good song. Yeah. Scissor Sisters, first LP. Tasty. Oh, another tasty one. Can't go wrong with Iron Maiden. I think I paid £3 or £4 for this, and I did look it up again at the time. I think it's like maybe a £30 record. I don't know, don't quote me. Anyways, Power Slave, the original issue. Let's see if it's an A1 pressing. I can't see. Looks like it. Yeah, A1, B1. Okay. Nice. So it looks like that's first pressing of that. Plenty of hair to go round. They were huge at this point. This is going back to the 80s. Oh, there's a date there. 84. So that's a nice one. Oh, this is more up my street, though. My personal tastes. Massive Attack EP. Hey, Tommy. What are you saying there? Scissor Sisters would have a very different meaning here. Kind of like fanny packs have very different meaning. Well, Scissor Sisters is that meaning. That's what they were, implying. I know what you're talking about. Joined at the right time with Power Slave being held up. Evening. Hi, Stu. Yeah, I had a brief kind of dalliance with Iron Maiden, and it would have been late 80s. I had my heavy metal moment, like we all did. And I can enjoy it. I can get into that, but it's not really my passion. But yeah, this is nice as well. Massive Attack EP. Hymn of the Big Wheel, Home of the Whale, Be Thankful, Any Love. That's really nice. I love a bit of Massive Attack. Their other Mezzanine, probably a top 10 album of all time for me. Takes me back to a time. Love the 90s music. Got quite a few Massive Attack 12 inches. Nice. Love Iron Maiden. So many people do. They are as huge now, if not bigger, than they were in the 80s. They are a phenomenon. Not easy for me to say. Look at all the Maiden fans. It's so hard to find cheap vinyl these days. Yeah, I've stumbled across a few good deals over the last year or so. The Beatles stuff is still here. I'll show you that in a minute, that collection of Beatles. I should have bought the whole box because there was loads of Elvis stuff in it, but the condition was really bad on the Elvis stuff. Seen them a few times. They're still playing. Who were we talking about, Queenie? I can't remember. Nirvana? No, they're still playing Nirvana. Unlikely. Linkin Park can't be. 808 States. Maybe. Never had a heavy metal moment till Nightwish. Thought they were more symphonic metal. Yeah, they are. I quite enjoyed that video you did of them. Crazy how metal and hair bands never die. So now we're in a different period. Terry Lightfoot and his band, Personal Appearance. Don't remember buying that. Oh, I remember it now, though. I found this in a charity shop. That's right. And the only reason I grabbed it is because it's signed by everybody on the back. So you got Terry Lightfoot there. And, oh, they've got the names here. So Peter Skivington. Yep, he's there. Maybe not everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4 signatures by the look of it. Not a band I know anything about. Oh my goodness, Ennio Morricone. What a record. What a film. I'm going to have to play this before I sell it. I bet I end up keeping it. That is in such good condition. I wonder what that's worth. I don't think I've looked that up. Or if I did, I don't remember what it's worth. But that has to have some value. It's just a classic. 808 State we were talking about. Okay. I've never seen 808 State. In fact, I may have done. I went to a gig in 1990 at Wembley Arena, and it was like a Manchester thing. So we went mainly to see Happy Mondays, who were top of the bill, I think. But there was loads of bands there. But none of us really remember the gig. So maybe I did see 808 State that night. I don't know. I'm sure they were amazing if they were there. Back to Massive Attack. Was the rumor that one member was Banksy? I've not heard that rumor. I'm pretty sure it's not true, but I don't know. Don't know. Yes. Yeah, Linkin Park singer committed suicide. He did. It was such a shame. Oh, his name isn't coming to me right now. Yeah, that was really shocking. He was a really close with oh my god, my brain, Soundgarden singer, who I think is amazing, who sadly killed himself as well. They were really close, and it was just shocking. The chat will give me the names any second now, but yeah, sad. So yeah, that is gorgeous. Oh, bit of a contrast. Dirty Dancing soundtrack. Chris Cornell. Yes, Stu, thank you. And what was the Linkin Park singer's, what was his name? Oh, I had it then. Oh, Andrea would know. Dirty Dancing LP. I've had the time of my life. Hungry Eyes. She's Like the Wind. You know you love it. That was such a big selling record. Chester Bennington, isn't it? Who said Chester? Rummage around. Yes. Hello, Kirsten. I've watched your video before. At least the day improved. Yeah, Chester Bennington. Such a shame. My best vinyl pickup last year was Ernie the Fastest Milkman, Roy Chubby Brown. Picked up for 10p and sold it for £10. Nice. Yes, Chester Bennington. Thank you. Brum sold that for £20. Really? Dirty Dancing. What can I say? It's a talent. Oh, check this out. Oh, should I censor? Pixies. I did look this up at the time. This has some pretty decent value. So I'm assuming it's going to be an early, if not first print of Surfer Rosa. I don't know if it's an A1. I can't read it. But yeah, really nice. Love that. Another cool one, Soundtracks. Enter the Dragon. This was a charity shop pickup as well. I think I got it at the same time as the Ennio Morricone one. I'm pretty sure this has a bit of value. Are there really conspiracy theories about their suicides? I think they were just very troubled, depressed individuals. But what do I know? Pixies, This Monkey's Gone to Heaven. Yeah, I remember having Trompe le Monde, the album, around, I guess that was 91, that sort of period. Loving that. I had 2 or 3 Pixies albums. I can't remember. Doolittle. Trying to remember names now. My best find was Led Zeppelin 4 for £1 and got 70. Really? Wow. I remember a close friend of mine back in the 90s was into vinyl, and most of us were all excited about CD and that being the new format and the future. And this friend of mine, Pete, was going around buying up vinyl collections. He had all the Zeppelin stuff, all the Beatles, all the Floyd, and all of those bands from the 60s that he was obsessed with. And he amassed a collection that is now worth thousands, and he was paying £2 or £3 an album. I remember going around his house and we sat there and went through. He had all these drawers filled with vinyl. I hope he's still got it. I've not spoken to him for ages. Anyway, Enter the Dragon. That is cool as. Check for scratches. That would have been used for samples, quite possibly. Let's have a quick look. The sleeve is really, really clean and no damage. So I'm thinking it's been looked after. Ooh, that's hardly played. Yeah. That's going to go into somebody's collection very soon. There's nothing better than putting out some vinyl and it being minty fresh. There's nothing worse than pulling out some vinyl and it being scratched to death. Oh, here we go. Contrast. Bit of Bonnie. She's just been shot through the head with a laser beam, which is a bit unfortunate. Well, there can't be much inside because they went straight through her ears. Faster than the speed of night. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Should we start singing again? Oh, I've just had a ka-ching. What was sold? Some oh, dusty. Some Scotch tape. Excellent. So, Bonnie Tyler. I don't know, but I doubt there's a lot of value in that because that would have sold a lot. And I don't know, maybe she's got a following, but bit of Shadows, why not? Huey Lewis. Now, name the film that I instantly think of when I hear the name Huey Lewis in the news. What film will they forever be associated with? You get 1 vinyl point for the first correct answer. What film will they forever be associated with? Yes. Hi, James. Back to the Future. I don't really know. Oh, Hip to Be Square is on here. I remember that. Power of Love. There we go. Kind of cool. Cat Stevens. Who didn't he change his name to something? See, you've got all the facts. All of the facts. That's a Greatest Hits. Gypsy Kings. Mosaic, nice. Oh, we get all sorts in here. Barbara Dixon. Another signed one, Little Ginny. To Julian Lee, thank you, love Little Ginny. And then I assume these are the musicians, Paul Fitzpatrick, maybe. To Julian Lee, all the best, Mark Flanagan. Interesting. Hello, Lee. Yeah, good. Did you buy something from it? Did you buy a DVD? I'm sure I shipped a DVD out today and I made a video and I said hello to a Lee. I don't know if it was you. Yusuf Islam. There we go. Yeah. So that's what Cat Stevens now goes by. Yes. Yes, he did change his name to something. No, he didn't change it to Dog Stevens. No, not that I'm aware of. What, Lainey? You love my singing voice. You've told me many times. Right. We could go on for a while. Status Quo. Back to Back. I was looking for the title. It's down the bottom. Bit of Quo. Bit of Bad Company. Boston. More Than a Feeling. Is that on here? Maybe not. Did they do More Than a Feeling? Did I just make that up? I don't know. I don't see More Than a Feeling. Oh, there's all sorts. Rick Wakeman. Wasn't he originally in Yes? Or did I make that fact up? Oh, look. Class. ABBA are huge. Well, they've been huge forever, but they've made a massive comeback with their new music. Never thought they'd get back together and create new music, but they have. Voulez-vous? Aha. Angel Eyes. Does Your Mother Know? I remember that one. Chiquitita. Chiquitita, or Chicken Tikka, as we call it in this house. Do you want to see the Beatles stuff? Hi, Will. I'm very well, thank you. Nintendo game. Yes, I'm wearing my Super Nintendo shirt. I'm old school. Hello, Zahir. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you. These are just the build-up of stock I've been picking up over the last year or so. I've not really listed much of it. So there's, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 100 LPs and 12 inches I need to sort through. So I thought I'd get them out, have a look and inspire myself to sort them out and sell them all. Hang on a minute. I told you the melody was the same in every song you sing. If you think that means I like your singing, that's on you. Okay. Rick Wakeman was in Yes. Hi, Jessica. First time catching you live. Usually watch afterwards. Good to see you. Haven't been here for ages. Been having problems with my tablet. Oh, okay. I'm not scared of listening much, but LPs still make me uncomfortable, even though I have sold a few. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's just about describing the condition with anything, like with anything, really. I've touched wood. I've not had any issues, really. I mean, being a collector myself, I tend to under describe them. Like if you know, I'd say they're good if they're very good, and very good if they're near mint, just so you're not building up the expectation, you know. Right, let's do some Beatles, because I picked up, you probably remember it if you've been watching for a while, I picked up a big stack of Beatles LPs, and I was paying £1 each, I think it was. But condition on these is really, really well loved, let's call it. Yeah, they're so scratched up, they're quite dull. It's not going to actually show, but although I did play a couple way back when I picked them up, and they played through just fine. It was amazing. So anyway, that's of course Sergeant Pepper with the fold out. Doink. It's just such a moment in time. Did any of you watch that documentary? I can't remember what they called it now. Hours and hours and hours of footage when they were creating music together. It was just fascinating to watch them work and interact. And then George was contemplating leaving the band, and there was all this kind of inter-band politics going on. Revolver, what a record. Oh my goodness. It's just classic after classic on these. Eleanor Rigby, I'm Only Sleeping. Good Day Sunshine. Oh my God, every song on here is amazing. Rubber Soul, I remember having this on CD way back when and just falling in love with this album. Norwegian Wood, Nowhere Man, Michelle, My Belle. Earlier stuff, Please Please Me, Abbey Road. What an iconic image. Isn't it Paul that's barefoot? Yes. That's a quiz question. That comes up in quizzes. Which member of the Beatles is barefoot on the Abbey Road sleeve? Amazing. $4 was it? 4 hours. Yeah, it felt like forever. It was really fascinating though. Vinyls make great frisbees when they get too old to repair. However, they are kind of lethal. What's the film? What's the zombie one? The one I love. Simon Pegg in it. Shaun of the Dead, when they're in the garden going through the record collection, slinging them at the zombies. Cool seeing the UK presses. Hi, Bluegrass Picker. I don't tend to use a specific grading system. I just describe it accurately, and any flaws that I point out, I actually describe, rather than just doing a general kind of it's very good and this is that. I say it's got a crease here, there's a tiny mark on side B, it plays through. I try and be that specific, I think, because I appreciate that when I'm buying. Because it's so kind of subjective, isn't it? I mean, I know it's not if you're using a grading system, but it still is. People's opinions vary. So, yeah, I don't know. I collect the Beatles. I have Abbey Road on green vinyl worth £800. Wow. That's a bit mental. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead. That's what I was trying to remember and did eventually. I think I'm getting... My phone's going ding. I have so many Beatles, Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. I don't own any Pink Floyd on vinyl. I have pretty much all the music, but not on vinyl. Right, let's see what else we've got. Peter Skellen. Who remembers Peter Skellen? Interesting. It's quite a variety in here. The Manhattan Transfer coming out. Wow. That looks very late 70s or early 80s. I wonder when this is. Do you want to guess a date? Put your dates in. You can get a vinyl point, whoever gets it first. I would say late 70s or early 80s. Where's the date? Oh, okay. Ooh. Right, get your guesses in. Manhattan Transfer, when the fashions were this. Check out the, is that a cardigan? Oh no, it's a dress. It's a woven dress. Do we have a winner yet? Do we have a winner yet? No. Too late. This is how Laney does it. Too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. Oh no. There we go, Martin. On the money, 76. 76. When I was a wee 3-year-old. Can't get it back in. More Beatles. Mono of With the Beatles. Magical Mystery Tour. I think this one was falling apart. Yeah, the inner has all come loose. There's like a little booklet. Got all the pictures in there. So showing condition isn't that great on most of these, but I was just thrilled to find them. The White Album, numbered. Number 450,898. Oh, limited run then. 450,000. They probably sold that in the first week. Obla dee, obla da. While my guitar gently weeps. Blackbird. Just so much amazing music. Oh, hello. Bob Marley legend. Very nice. Oh, well done, Chloe. You got it spot on as well. And hey, Sharon. Just trying to get down to the bottom of the chat. Hi, Susan. Looking a bit yellow around the edges. Yeah, all of the Beatles are a bit worse for wear. As I said, well loved. Oh, look at that classic. Talking Heads. Stop Making Sense. What a band. Did I get down to the bottom? No, I didn't. Oh, you guessed just before I gave out the answer. Well done. 76, yes. Hello. Good to see you, John. Yeah, I'm just going through my backlog that I've been squirreling away to resell. Just to kick my own butt, really, to get inspired to list it all. Because it's all got to go. What else we got? The Kinks. I remember my mum used to like the Kinks and Manfred Mann, and she was a Beatles fan. My first experience, really, of playing music on a player was my mum's Beatles record. She also had a Beach Boys, I think it was the Greatest Hits. And I used to play them on her little suitcase kind of, was it called a dance set? You know, little 60s thing. I don't know if she's still got it. I hope she has in the loft somewhere. Yeah, I'd love to dig that out and get my hands on that and just remember the sounds. And but yeah, that's cool. Amazing condition on that. That is just stunning for a record that's God only knows how old. 67. I can't work that out. Bill Haley and the Comets. Again, immaculate. I have over there, Lainey would appreciate these, about 20 or 30 Cliff Richard LPs and Cliff and the Shadows. I didn't bring them over. I bought them all in one go. Oh, Basement Jacks. Look at that. Remixes. Interesting. Black Woman. Judy Mowat. I don't know of Judy Mowat. Oh, this is going back. Now we're back where I bought a stack for $5. There was about 20, mostly 12 inches. And the Darkness LP, which I haven't seen yet. Oh, I can see it. Right, so it's this stack. I think there was a couple that I showed at the beginning, and this lot was all a $5. And yeah, somewhere in here is the Darkness LP. So there's loads of like these, I'm guessing early 2000s, 12 inches. I can't see the date. 2003. That was the year we started our high street media shop, but we didn't do vinyl. So Tomcraft, Loneliness, Audio Bullies. Oh, I remember this track, Express 2, Lazy, with David Byrne. Wow. The condition of some of those LP sleeves really messes with my OCD. Fair enough. I have no clue if any of these will have much value. Those that don't, I'll just lump together. Oh, here we go, 50 Cent. In the Club. That was such a massive song at the time, wasn't it? Similar sort of time, isn't it? Yeah, 2003. That might have some value. I don't know. I've not looked any of these ones up that I remember. Boogie Pimps. Boogie Pimps, anybody? No idea. LMC versus U2. Oh, interesting. Big Brothers. They didn't last very long, did they? DJ Sammy. So it's kind of really chart commercial dance stuff, really, most of this. Divine Inspiration, Ministry of Sound. Now I'm clueless. Oh, look, Blazing Squad. Oh, that'll be worth a fortune. Blazing Squad. These are still, most of these still have the Virgin sticker on, $2.99. Big Brothers. Black Eyed Peas. They were massive then, weren't they? That was, oh no, this is Shut Up. I thought it might be, what was the big hit they had at that time? Where Is the Love? Do you remember that? I think that was #1 for weeks. Positiva. Oh, some Positiva stuff goes well. I had a chance to buy a big stack of Positiva stuff, and I passed it up just because I couldn't be bothered to carry it around the boot sale. Got home and had that. Oh, I really should have gone for the whole lot. Yeah. Some individual ones seem to do well, but bundles just go pretty well as well. So Benny Benassi. Not really my scene, these, as you can probably tell. Room 5. Room 5. None of that DM rubbish then. No. None of that DM rubbish. Linus Loves. Not a clue. Where's the Darkness LP? Because that's the one that's worth decent money in here. Milk. Don't know. More milk. Here it is, finally. Darkness, Permission to Land. Can't remember. I looked it up, but yeah, really surprised me what that's worth. What's his name? Lead singer and songwriter Justin Hawkins, I think, is on YouTube now. He does like a channel all about music, and he gives his opinion on anybody and everybody. It's quite entertaining. It's worth a look. Oh, this is cool. Khalees milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Busta Rhymes. So here, are you still in? This is more your cup of tea. Busta Rhymes. You're into your rap. Is he still going? He was massive, wasn't he, at one point? Jamelia. Wow. I love that song, Take Me to the Clouds Above. I don't remember it. Is that a U2 song that they've remixed then? I don't remember. See you later, Tam and Bell. Vinyl sleeves with the original shop price stickers on. Increase value, decrease value, or makes no difference. I would rather them without the stickers on. If I buy any for my collection, for me, I will try very hard to carefully get the stickers off. Selling these, I'll leave them as is, because I don't want to try and get it off and damage it. I'd rather just say it has a price sticker on, show it in the picture. Whether it adds or decreases, I don't know, but I'm not going to mess about with that. All of these 12 inches have them on. Dido white flag. Wow. On 12-inch. I wouldn't be surprised if there's collectors of Dido stuff. Nelly. He was huge as well. DJ Friction Torture Chamber. No idea. Pig Bag. I remember that name. So there you go. That's a bit of a mixed heap there. Yeah, you're appreciating a bit of the Buster. Sing it, Nick. The Darkness album from £43 to £100 on solds. Yeah, it did surprise me. But then it's because vinyl at the beginning of the 2000s, that was actually out when we opened the replay shop. I'm pretty sure that was #1 in the charts. They blew up that the end of 2003. They were just massive. But everyone was buying their music on CD. So I guess hardly any vinyl copies about. Oh, Sharon's not a fan. No? I'll do you a special deal on it if you want it. Justine Hawkins, mad as hell, went to Huddersfield with him. Oh. A vintage price sticker like R Price or Rainbow Records can make it more special. I love finding things with R Price stickers on because I worked in R Price in the 90s and I remember spending hours pricing up stuff. That little red stripe with the R Price logo. Same with Virgin stickers as well. What's really cool is when I find stuff at boot sales around here with our shop stickers on, with our branding on, from when we had a shop. Hi, Ashley. For your information, don't store your husband's vinyl on its side and under a pile of books. Apparently it's bad for them. Yeah. Upright if you can. Definitely not leaning over. Oh, Ellen, our daughter, is a big vinyl purchaser. And she had a load of stuff leaning for a long time and they all got a bit warped. I'm still live.
Oh, I'm going to start making dinner.
Okay.
You could take Jeff out in a minute.
I've got to take Jeff out soon. We'll wrap it up in a minute. I think we'll take Jeff out for a stroll. The Cure, Wish goes for 250. Wish, that was, yeah, that's going to be 92, isn't it? Because that's when Friday I'm in Love came out, which I bought on single. I think I owned the album as well. I don't really know. Maybe I didn't. Pretty sure it's 92. So again, vinyl wasn't being sold in big numbers. How far would you travel for a yard trail? We've traveled an hour there and an hour back before. Hello, Angela. Thursday live. Yeah, I was going to put a video up. I made one today, but it was, for some reason, it was processing, whatever that means, forever. And it wasn't going to get up in time. So I was rummaging through vinyl, so I thought I'd share it with you lot. Why not? Oh, you worked in our price in the 90s too. Yeah, I was a Christmas temp 96 when Spice Girls were everywhere. And then I went back to uni. I deferred my final year of uni, and then I had to go back and finish my degree the summer term after that in 97. And then I came back, and the R Price chain had been bought out by Virgin at that point. And we helped set up Stevenage Virgin Megastore. It was so much fun. And then I worked at Virgin for about a year and then left to set up my own record shop, which didn't work out. And then I went back to work for Virgin and then eventually got back into retail and made a success of it. But yes, I am a shopkeeper at heart. I got my first album from R Price, same. My first vinyl album actually was secondhand. What was my first vinyl album? I think it was Black Celebration by Depeche Mode would have been my first vinyl album. My first ever album was Pet Shop Boys, actually, from R Price. But yeah, vinyl, I used to buy secondhand. There was a tiny little record shop in Stevenage in the old town called Ripple Records. That's where I picked up a lot of my Depeche Mode collection, my original collection that I got rid of. I bought all of it back now. Yeah. Yes, hype stickers for some records increase value. That is true. I do like having, as you call them, hype stickers, the little info sticker on the CDs and the vinyl. Yeah, I like those. Same with books. Upright, not on their side. He was not impressed, Susan, but I managed to get everything in the cupboard, so I was happy. The best vinyl record by far is the Mr. Blobby single. Well, if that's what floats your boat. Can anyone recommend who to follow for vinyl reselling? Just started on my journey. Well, John, Brum Reseller, has a record shop and resells vinyl. So that would be a good start. I'm sure there's many channels that specialize in it. It's just one of the many things I dabble in, really. I'm not an expert in anything. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap up shortly because I've got to take Jeff out before dinner. Out of my collection of vinyl, the ones worth me selling are Moby, interesting, and Aphex Twin, and a few other dance records, but they need a good clean. I remember Moby's album Play came out in, 99? I was, I was working in a Virgin store at that point. And that album kind of came out of nowhere and just took off. We were selling so much of that record. Yeah, it's a great... Well, if it's Moby Play you're talking about, which I imagine it would be. Ultravox signed the album Ha 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 in HMV Leeds back in the day for me. Nice. Andy's Records. I remember Andy's Records. Yeah, people recommending Brum Reseller. Check out the channel. There it is. There it is. Discogs will give you an idea of its rarity. Discogs is good for all the different variants, all the different cat numbers, and finding out that sort of information as well. And you can sell on there. I haven't. Many people say, "Oh, Nick, sell on Discogs," but I know eBay. I'm comfortable with eBay, and that's where I sell my stuff generally. That's where all of this is going to go. Okay, I'm going. Yeah, someone's just recommended Discogs. There's such a wealth of information on there. There really is, for different pressings and this, that, and the other. So, yeah, check it out. Right, I'm going to go. Hope you enjoyed that. This stuff will appear on our eBay sometime soon. Nothing happens in a hurry around here. I still have a couple of jobs left to do on the house. I'm redoing the flooring in the hallway. That's the next big job. I think I'm pulling it up tonight. But listing will be next to do, a big listing week. Although I'm waiting for a message from my business partner about the app. We're hoping to get that to Android users. How many times have I said this? Hoping to get that to Android users this week for testing, because we're still hoping to be out in March, and we're already in March. Right, I've got to go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. If you're watching after the event, leave us a comment below, and I will see you soon. There'll be a video out tomorrow, the one that was supposed to be out tonight. Anyway, take care. Ta-ra.